Hola todos, todos. Hola. Wow. I'm not gonna lie, I low-key just picked up the camera and started recording. What the hell is this? What is this? So I got 2 shirts on Depop. So I guess we can talk about that. So I'm wearing one of them. It's this mindless self-indulgence shirt. It's from the If album, right? This is If, and then it says Mastermind here, and this is Jonan. He drew this, so I'm really happy. It's like a guy with like out his brain, I think, if I remember. So yeah, I don't know how old this shirt is. Also, it's really sunny out, so I don't know if you can see my face like clearly. I like changed the settings on the cameras, on the camera, so it's like you should see me more lookable, presentable, I guess. But I got this shirt, and then I got another shirt. So I guess I'll save that for the next video. I have been wearing this shirt for like 3 days now, and you're probably thinking, what did that stink? No, because I take showers on the daily, and my bad, camera shut off, you know, the regular thing. But I also don't go out. I don't go out. So this shirt has literally stayed the same since I've gotten it. Yeah. So yeah, I don't get dirty. If I do go out, I obviously like take a shower before I get in my room and do anything. It's the first thing I do, right? I wash my clothes too and stuff. So this shirt is still clean. I have washed this already though, just in case, because I got it off Depop, so secondhand. Depop is a very interesting place because you can get like I got a Vader Zim shirt, right? Gur, right? He says we're friends with a squirrel and stuff. And I got that shirt for like $6, maybe $8. But obviously it's the shipping that costs so fucking much. I don't know why it costs so much. It's like $7-8. It feels like. I still got the shirt for pretty cheap. It's a 2024 shirt, so yeah, I could have bought it like on the website and everything, but I couldn't find it. Because apparently those shirts just once they make them, it's kind of just gone for like some time period, like for some time. So yeah, but I got this shirt for, I think this was the price tag the seller had on it. It was $58, but I got it a bit cheaper, so yeah, it was like about to be 70, or I think like 71. I think it was like 72, 73, somewhere around there. But the thing is, it's not that bad of a price, right? Realistically, for like a really old shirt, it's not that bad of a price and stuff. But yeah, it's not that bad. What was I gonna say? Yeah, it's pretty much, it's not that bad. And I mean, it looks great. You can see like like it's starting to crack the tiniest a bit, but that's to be expected. The person said it's a 90s Descore, I don't know their spelling, bro, band t-shirt. So I don't know when the If album came out. I swear to God it was like the very early 2000s, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. So yeah, I'm really happy with it. I'm happy with the shirt. I will say though, whoever last wore this, I'm assuming the seller, yo, they just smell like a guy at a Hollister. Like this shirt, like the reason why I've been wearing it so much is because I don't want it to smell like this guy anymore. Alright? And it's not a bad smell. It doesn't smell bad at all, to be honest. It does not smell bad at all. But it's not my smell, you know? It's not like I sniff it and it's like, oh, I can smell the lavender and everything. No, because like once I put this in the wash, right, and I took it off to dry, it still smelled like the guy, I'm assuming. Like it still smelled like when I got the shirt. Right? And I'm like, alright, well let me smell the Gurr shirt, because the Gurr shirt smelled like kind of like shipping-ish. But I knew it was like an authentic shirt, and I knew someone wore it, because the tag thing here, like, you know, where like they have like the printing there, it was faded. This one has like a tag. It's like those I forgot what they're called, but they have like a bunch of fruit, like an apple and like some other stuff. I think they also make like underwear and stuff like that. But these shirts are fucking amazing material. I fucking love the material on these shirts. They're really nice. It's like, it has the texture of like a heavyweight. Ugh. Freaking. I hate when that happens. Because I have to like do all the settings again, and then it like fights with me. But what was I saying? Yeah, it kind of has like that heavyweight, like those heavy shirts type deal. Like it kind of feels like that, like here, right? And it has the texture of it, but it's not like heavy, you know? It doesn't like feel like it weighs you down after like a long day. I mean, I really like the texture. It's nice. It's a very nice texture. And I like it a lot. So I'm really happy with this shirt. The Gurr t-shirt just feels like it kind of feels like this, which I am happy about. Just like a little lighter. So but yeah, I'm really happy with this shirt. And Depop is the thing I like about Depop is there's so many people that sell that I'm not gonna lie. The person, I'm gonna sound like a major dickhead, but I was talking to the seller, because the seller messaged me and was like, oh, you know, your shirt has been shipped. I hope you leave me a good review. They also sent me like stickers, so I thought that was pretty cool. But they were like, oh, you know, your shirt's been shipped and everything like that. And I was like, oh, okay. So I left the review and I'm like, oh, you know, I'm really happy with the shirt. Obviously, like I messaged them. I was like, I'm really happy with the shirt. It's a band I really like, and it's from the design, right? This guy is from an artist I really like. You know, Jonan Vasquez. He did Invader Zim and like these comics and whatever. And I was like, I'm surprised you would sell it for so cheap. Obviously, MSI has like the lead singer has some stuff, but you know, I feel like should really bump up the price. No, I didn't say that, but like I was like, you could have like made this really expensive, because a lot of Jonan's designs, like on shirts, like when they came out and stuff like that. If you look up for like any Johnny the Homicidal Maniac shirt, or like a Squeeze shirt, or Noodle Boy, or whatever, right? Freaking, they're usually like $70, right? But then that shit's like, oh shit, my alarm. But they're usually like $70 or like $75. Like that's like on the very, very low end. But then like shipping and taxes and like all that shit like it bumps it up, so it's like closer to like almost 90. But like the low end, which is like only like a couple shirts I've seen, is like 70. High end is like, it usually ends like 100. The most I've seen that like I would be willing to get is like 115. But some of these people are fucking crazy, thinking they can sell it a shirt, like they can sell the shirt for like $200 and something. But I was like, you know, I really like this shirt, and I'm surprised you sold it for so cheap. And you know, they were like, oh, and I was like, yeah, you know, because it's made out of this person, and I mean, it's a pretty niche community, I would say, but, you know, the people who are in it, are in it. But I realized that made me sound like kind of like a dickhead, and I told my friends about it, and they're like, you're kind of a dickhead, like, you didn't mean to, but, like, kind of are for saying that, and I was like, at least I got the shirt for, like, pretty cheap. So, yeah. But I really like it. I like it. You can see his little brain bits his little brain bits. He kind of looks like a fish guy, and like a office T-shirt. It looks like he dug into his own brains. It seems like, because his hands are like kind of bloody. But it looks like kind of like a fish, and I really like it. But yeah, Depop, good. Actually, not a bad place to buy shirts because everyone's selling shirts. And I noticed, maybe it's just me and how my mindset is, but like I noticed like some of these shirts are like the original price. Like I saw this guy selling like this Digital Circus T-shirt, right? And those shirts are pretty expensive, but they're really well made. And this guy was selling it for like $12, and I'm like, huh? And I was like looking through it. I was like, I'm not gonna buy it, but I'll look through it. And I'm like, he's like, oh, you know, I ordered an extra large, but they gave me like a large, and he showed a photo of himself, and it was like, I'm not one to comment on someone's weight, right? But I feel like there's a certain point where you're like, you gotta look at yourself and be like, is this healthy? I don't mind big guys or big girls. I really don't care. I do not mind. I love a big girl, right? But there's big, right? There's thick, there's big, and then there's big. There's big. It's really big. And I saw that photo, and it was like, I don't know how he got it on, because it looked like the shirt was like about to explode. And it looked like it was also like cutting into him. It looked really bad, actually. But I was like, damn, $12. But it also had like a bunch of stains on it, so I was like, no. But yeah, a lot of people sell stuff on Depop, and they sell it for like really cheap. It's just you gotta haggle, dude, haggle. For the love of God, haggle them, because it's that shipping fee, dude. I don't know how much money they actually get from it. I think it's like everyone gets a certain cut, so it's like obviously the seller gets a cut, but then Depop gets a cut, which accounts for like the fucking checkout. It's like $2-3 extra dollars pretty much, and then there's the shipping and stuff like that. I know on some shirts, like I think it was this shirt, the cut for them was like $1, I think. But for like some other shirts, I was like $2. I was like, or $1, like 30. I'm like, it's, you know, I don't get money very often, right? And when I do, I try to use up as much as I can. Okay, that sounds awful. I how do I explain it? It's like I don't get money very often. So like the moments I do get like a, you know, spending time pretty much, which is not too often. As I know I say that, but then like I order a bunch of comics as of recently. But that's because like I've been like micro saving, little bit here, little bit there, right? And like just obviously keeping some cash. But pretty much, it's like I try to, like, I'm given the money I have, which is like, let's say 80, and I'm like, okay, what can I get with this? And like I try to just spend all of it, so I get as much stuff as I want, which makes me seem like kind of spoiled. Is that fucking snow on the? Okay, it's not snow. It looks like little like frosty coats on the, like ice coats on the flowers. But pretty much, I try to be smart with it, right? I what's the word? I min-maxed it. I min-maxed my cash. And obviously I micro save here and there, and it definitely adds up over time. So Yeah. That's why I can like. That's why it's like, oh, maybe one time I'll buy one thing, or like two or three things, and then, micro save. Save that cash. Don't spend it. Um, it's like, okay, I just got new money. Let me buy like one thing maybe, or save it. And then I save that. And then like once you do a lot of micro saves, like maybe within the next like 6 months, 8 months maybe. I'm not saying 7, haha. You can kind of like afford maybe like another book, maybe a T-shirt, some ice cream. I don't know, dude. I don't know. But like you slowly start to like do stuff with it. You can like it adds up obviously. What else? Oh, I will say, um, when I was petting when I was dog sitting my uncle's dogs, obviously I got money for it, and I was like, all right, let me buy the last comic I need for Jonan's thing, and save the rest. It was like I had like $20 or something left, so I was like, okay, let me just save the rest. So I bought it right on November 8th. November 8th, but it was like pretty much the night of November 7th. So I ordered it, and process went through and all that, and it was like, all right, your thing is to be expected November 18th, and I was like, okay, that's kind of far, but 18th was like the limit, and then it was like in the November 14th through 18th range. So I was like, all right, okay, not that bad. I would expect to get it sooner, to be honest, because it's how eBay is. The guy never shipped it. He basically like took my money, so I asked for a refund, and now I'm waiting. And if I don't get my refund, I'm just straight up gonna call eBay and be like, yo, give me my fucking money back, cause it was the last comic I needed. He looked like an honest, good dude. Like I obviously checked, but I guess you can't trust them all, because he definitely had the item. I asked for pictures. He definitely had the item, and he had like a bunch of other listings. And I'm looking through the reviews, and it's like, oh, good, good, good. These 5 kind of look like bots, but whatever. And then I was like, let me look at the negatives. There's only like 5 negatives. Doesn't ship. Doesn't ship. Took 3 months to ship. I had to remind the guy to ship it, and like he forgets to ship it apparently. And obviously I asked the guy. I was like, hey, did you forget to ship it? And I don't get a response, so I'm like, I'm just gonna cancel the order. I want my money back. It never shipped, so I will obviously get it back. He obviously has to say, okay, yeah. But if he doesn't say, okay, yeah, I'm just gonna call eBay support, and yeah, I'll do that right after this, cause I paid like $3 more to get a version that was like excellent condition. It was only like 20 something, so I paid like 23. But still, it's like, why the fuck would you do that, dude? Like, you obviously had the item, and the listing's not gonna be up anymore because I obviously purchased it. But if I'm gonna cancel my shit, like, you just give me my fucking money back. Scam someone else, just not me. I don't feel like changing the camera settings, but no, that guy's a dickhead, and I'm gonna like within the next like 3 minutes, I'm gonna freaking call eBay and be like, yo, it's been a couple days. Has this guy said anything? Can you like bug him? So yeah. But let's hope. It sounds kind of fucked up. Let's hope he didn't forget it on purpose, and maybe like some accident happened, or maybe he's like really sick. That sounds kind of messed up to say, but I don't really care, because I don't know the outcome of why he's not selling it. I mean shipping it. I will ask, and if he is hurt, yeah, this camera's about to piss me off. I'm about to punch it. But if he is hurt, I wish him the best. But I wish like within the, the last week and a half, or whatever it took, I don't know, or whatever, right? Wish I got a little message, you know. But you know, to each their own. You know, sometimes you don't want to be on your phone when you're hurt. But yeah, I wish him the best if he is hurt, and if he's not hurt, then I hope he gets hurt. I don't know. I don't know. I don't actually mean that. But yeah, I'm gonna do that, and it's pretty much the video. I don't know what to title this video. What the hell should I title it? Shirts and dickheads. Yeah, there you go. Shirts and butts. Maybe I'll title it that. I don't know. Alright, well, that's it. And I'm almost to 700 subscribers, so it's pretty cool, and I'm really happy. Obviously, I don't mean everything I say in this video. So, like this one, I don't really want the guy to get hurt, but if he is like purposely just not shipping it to me, I will be very mad. Obviously, I don't mean that stuff, but yeah, that's it. And today I like you guys 1%, actually 20%, because I'm almost at 700. So thank you. No, like really, thank you. It makes me really happy actually. You know, only like 1% of you guys actually like watch to the very end. So I wonder how many people like have actually stick around that long. People that like I don't know, because I know some people. I know some people that like I talk to actually watch to the end and stuff. But yeah. Okay, that's it. And thank you for being here. Alright. Bye.